Hey yo, what's going on everybody? It's Tylarious, aka Ty Killington. Yeah, man. Alright, so a couple of days ago I uploaded a video talking about the quality of life updates that we needed in GTA Online. You guys loved that video, show a lot of support to it. So in this video, I wanted to bring to you 8 things that you can apply to improve the quality of life for you in GTA Online today, right now. Things that you can change. Now, I know a lot of you guys probably already know about these things. Some you may not. So this will really help out. And of course, there are tons of these tips and tricks and different things you can do to improve the quality of life for your gameplay. Let us know in the comments down below. Don't be shy. Help each other out. So first things first, this is one that I always recommend. It's talking about your vehicle's ride height. Go to your settings, go to the camera, and you can adjust your vehicle's ride height from low to high. It starts out default by being on the low setting, and it's okay. This is a preference. This is something that it's up to you, but I find it's much better on the high setting. Now, this footage right here is showing you what it looks like when the camera is set to low. The camera is literally closer to the ground, and it's kind of obstructive of your field of vision because the vehicle's in the way. You just don't get that much of the actual road. Now, if you switch it to high, the camera height goes up a little bit further off of the road, and when you back your camera away, you're able to see much more of the road and the surroundings that are above, side to side, all those different things. It really just helps out. And it's, once again, it's just a preference. It's what you like. But I found, and from talking with other people, a lot of folks change it to this and they like it because you can just kind of get a better field of vision. Next thing, does your map look like this? Is it completely jam-packed with all these different icons? It's so loud, so trashy. It's just very, very cluttered. You can't hardly see anything on here. You can't see any of the blips. You can't see your businesses. You can't see anything. It's just really, really cluttered. It's a lot of static, and this is an issue. It's hard to identify what's on the map. It's a very easy fix to this. All you got to do is go into your interaction menu and scroll on down to where it says Hide Options. Now with here you can adjust the jobs, events, and others. And you can totally customize this. So you can remove the things that you don't want to see, events and jobs and things that you just never really use or participate in, or you can choose to show them if you want to. So if your map looks like what you just saw, definitely do this. Change this right here. Improve your quality of life in GTA Online by organizing what shows up on your map. As you can see right here, I'm hiding all the events, these checkpoints and challenges and things. I don't ever do those. I don't fool with those. I'm not a PvP player or a griefer. I don't get involved in that, and it's really no big deal. Now, with the other things, you got, like your stores, ammunition, barbershop, mod shop. Those things I want to see, so I show those, and I'm customizing this list. The car wash, darts, fairgrounds, flight school, the golf location. I know where it's at. The movies, other people's property and things like that. I don't need to see any of those things there. Now, all of your businesses that you own will show up, so you'll be good to go, right? Strip club, yeah, I definitely want to see where that's at. We'll definitely show that, right? You can customize all these things on there. Free mode work, I hide that. Again, I'm not a griefer. I'm not a PvP player, so I'm not worried about tracking and finding other people's work. The only people's work I'm trying to focus on are the organizations of my crew members or friends that I'm trying to help out with, and those you'll be able to see, so you won't have an issue with that. That's all I'm really trying to be focused on. And again, if it's something that I do need to be able to monitor and watch, I can come in here to the hide options and turn that on, so I will be able to see it. And it really helps out. It is a night and day difference when you're searching through your map and you don't have to, pretty much zoom in all the way. And even your radar in the actual game screen, it is much easier to see what's going on. Now, as you see right here, just going to the map. Oh my gosh, that is so much better. It is so clean, so much more organized. I only see what I want to see and nothing else. And it's much easier to navigate and to work my way around the map. This is a big thing. When I figured this out years ago, it was so nice. And the game has added so many different events and free mode this and that or whatever that were cool for the first couple of weeks that I really don't fool with anymore. and now I can remove that. However, if I want to bring it back, I can, and now I know how to do that, and hopefully this is going to help you too, and you'll be able to customize what you see on your map. It really helps out. Okay, so next thing up here, I want to help you guys out with all the NPC notifications you keep getting. I know everyone talks about that. LJT, quit calling me. Lester, quit calling me. Well, this is a way that can help out. Now, it won't eliminate it, but it definitely helps it out. Go into your settings, go to your notifications, and you can customize your notifications. Go to your message frequency. You can adjust that to 1 hour. You can even go to your audio and mute the actual voices of the NPC people that are calling you. So you may get the alert, the phone may pop up, but you don't hear them. You can just back out, no big deal. Now, again, it's preference. You can change it if you want to. Next up is your player targeting priority. This helps out a lot, especially if you're in a crew. I always have my guys set it to attackers or strangers. You can leave it on everyone if you're just rolling solo. That way you lock on to everyone. But if you put it to strangers, you will not lock on to anybody who is on your friends list. If you set it to attackers, you won't lock on to anybody unless they kill you or do damage to you. So it really helps out in avoiding those random kills or friendly fire kills that you don't want to get involved in. Now the next thing, this really helps out with your player versus player or your PvE, player versus enemy. This is talking about your settings with your actual controls right here. Your first person look sensitivity, aiming, look around, all that stuff. But the most important are the last four right here. Your third person, first person aim and dead zone, and your third person lock acceleration. You want to turn the first two, the dead zone, all the way down, and then turn the bottom two, your acceleration, all the way up. And that will help you mimic the control style to a regular first person shooter like Call of Duty or Battlefield, and your controls are much more responsive. The next quality of life application that you can apply is the voice chat. Oh my god, I hate going into a public lobby and hearing somebody's mixtape or their dog barking or their old lady, their girlfriend or wife yelling at them for playing too much video games. It is annoying, so terrible. So instead of going and setting up a party, all you have to do is go into your interaction menu, go on down to voice chat, and you can literally filter out all the annoying people. You can set it to no one, crew and friends, crew or just friends, or if you want your ear to be completely melted off and raped, you can go to everyone. All right, so but you can adjust that and change that when you see fit. That is a huge quality of life application to make right there. Next up is I definitely recommend having a weapon locker in either one of your properties or in an MOC or something like that, because it really is nice to be able to adjust your weapon wheel. Now with a weapon locker, you can go over here and you can hide or show what weapons are going to be able to be used in your weapon wheel and when you're actually playing in free mode. So it is so nice to have to not be able to scroll through 25 pistols, 50 rifles. You know, I'm exaggerating, but when you're trying to pick the right weapon, it's really annoying to have to scroll through so many of the other ones that you never use anymore. So instead of just wasting the money and dropping them and, you know, losing that and having to rebuy them if you need to, use a weapon locker. Right? I believe somebody let us know in the comments down below. I believe you might be able to use a friend's. You may not even have to buy one. But if not, I would still recommend that you have it. I think in the facility you get it for free if you buy the facility. I can't remember, to be honest. It's been a while, but let us know in the comments down below. But it is very, very nice to be able to customize your weapon wheel during free mode play, or even if you're in a mission or something like that. It really helps out. As you see right here, I'm going through all the different types of classes and categories of weapons, and I'm customizing what I'm going to be able to use in the actual game. And that really does help out. Now, as you see right here, when I go outside, I'm showing you what my weapon wheel loadout looks like, and I just have the pistols I want to use. I just have the SMGs and MGs I want to use. I only have the carbines I want to use. Scroll on down. These are the sniper rifles I like to use, just the marksman, the heavy. It's just much, much better. Instead of when you're in a vehicle having to spam through 15 different types of weapons to try and use, it really does speed up the process, and it's another quality of life application and change that you can make right now today. Again, I get it. I know a lot of you already know this, but I promise you there are some people that may not, and this can definitely help out. Now, if there comes a point to where you need to access a weapon that you did not show in your weapon wheel, that's no problem either. You can adjust that on the fly. All you have to do is go into your interaction menu, go to inventory, and scroll down to where it says disable custom weapon loadout. And then all of your weapons will now be available in your weapon wheel. So if you wanted to shoot some fireworks off, or if you wanted to use a musket or something that you traditionally never really play with, you'll have all those available to use. You'll have all your weapons right there. As you see right here, you see how many different types of weapons each section in the weapon wheel will have. So it does take a while to get through everything, but if you needed to find something, now you have it. And if you want to go back, if you're done using your firework launcher or a musket or whatever, you want to go back to your original loadout, just go back to inventory and then go to enable custom weapon loadout. So that's what having that weapon locker allows you to do. Now I get it, you'll have to spend some money on it. You once again, let us know if you can use a friend's, or if it's like part of a CEO, you can use your CEO leader's weapon locker. I think it's something like that, but just let us know in the comments down below. But it's definitely a good idea to be able to customize your weapon loadout. Next one is really cool. This is talking about teleporting around the map. It's not really a glitch. It's no big deal. But if you're stranded in a particular area, it's a good idea to have a heist loaded up and one of the setups ready to complete. Lester will always send you a message, and he will basically be there for you. If, say, you get stuck up on the mountain somewhere, you go into your messages on the phone. You can say, let's go do the heist. It teleports you back into your apartment, into the city, and you can walk out and you're back in the center of the map. Now, I know a lot of griefers and tryhards will use this, but it really is a good quality of life little tip and trick that you can use right now to help you out if you are stranded somewhere and don't have anyone to help out. So there you go, guys. Those are some of the ways and things that you can do to improve the quality of life right now in GTA Online. I know there's tons of other things that you can also apply or use. And like I said, leave those in the comments down below. Let's help each other out. Let's make it better, a little bit easier to play the game. There's so much that we want that we don't have, but if we help each other out, it'll definitely be better for everyone. So guys, listen, thank you so much for watching the video. We're almost at 100,000 subscribers. We're less than 1,000 away. Thank you so much for all the support. It's been awesome. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for the illest and realest content in the game. Make sure you smash that like button. You guys stay dangerous, right? We'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Yeah.